Good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness. So I had a little bit of challenge with the setup of the computer today, or with I guess just my YouTube channel and going live doesn't kick in so easily. So I'm still getting used to it. But thank you for being here. If you are here, I'm in my Christmas sweater today. So, there's no better time to get into the Christmas spirit. It is the season. And right now it's at 8:11, just so you know. And if you have joined me, what I'm going to do is to make sure that we are using this video largely for the meditation. So again, 8:11. I'm so sorry that I'm starting later, though I can tell you that I was here at 8 a.m. But it is how it is. So today I would love to talk about giving and giving in terms of this meditation that I'd like to do with you. And of course, I'll focus on the meditation, even though I love the self inquiry. I might do a different live stream later on today, just about self inquiry, about giving. But for now, I would love for us to focus on this idea of giving. So let's put our hands together. If you've done this before with me, this is about doing this meditation together. It's a short 15-minute meditation, and I'd love for us to do this. So let's put our hands together, and I hope you're sitting comfortably, you're lying down comfortably. Relax your arms and shoulders. Put your hands together, and let's take 3 deep breaths. Ready? Breathe in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Excellent. I'm going to get us to think about the chakras today, and I would like us to think about this idea of giving. And in this idea of giving, let's remember this is the season of giving, right? This is Christmas, whether you celebrate it or not, whether you celebrate Hanukkah or any other festive occasion. Maybe it's just celebrating life, right? That we are alive today, and you're watching, you're listening, you're breathing, you're sitting or lying down. And what is giving us this ability? What is the energy that gives us this ability to be here, right now? So I'd like to focus on this idea. And I'd love you to think about your root chakra, or right at the tailbone. And you can either leave your eyes open, but I would encourage you to close your eyes. And let's take 3 breaths here at the root chakra. Take a breath in and out, and in and out, and in and out. I am the energy that is giving me stability, this body, me, this body and mind, stability with my foundation on this earth. I am able to give stability to those around me who may not show stability in their own system because of thoughts, words, or actions that they are experiencing. I am the energy that gives stability. Let's take 3 breaths here. Breathe in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Excellent. Let's come up to the sacral chakra and remember that this is the area that we are given an energy that gives us a nurturing sense in our own system, something that nurtures us without asking, something that also gives us some creative ability. And we ourselves can give from this energy to people around us that need some nurturing and deserve that we are able to give nurturing for their own creations and nurturing from our own systems to them, anyone around us. So let's take 3 breaths in here. Take a deep breath in and out and in and out and in and out. Excellent. Let's come up to the solar plexus and let's think about there's an energy that allows us, that gives us the ability to act in life, right? And our actions can be the thoughts that we choose to consciously think. It can be the words that we choose to consciously speak. And it can be through the actions that we consciously do for ourselves and the world around us. Let's focus on giving the same energy that we receive to those around us. So, the ability and the freedom to act from their own consciousness for the things that they need to do in actions of thoughts, speech, and actual actions in their day to day experience that affect us all. Let's take 3 deep breaths here with that awareness. Breathe in and out and in and and in and out. Excellent. Let's come up to the heart chakra and let's remember that this is the area that some energy in us gives us the ability or the feeling of love, gives us compassion. Because no matter what we're doing, there is this energy that loves us and we feel it, right? Sometimes we just wake up and we feel, wow, something loved my body enough, my body mind experience enough to allow me to wake up today. And am I giving from this loving space that I receive without question, without doubt, that allows me to wish for love for people that deserve love around me, that deserve compassion around me, that for no reason at all, I'm willing to share what I can give with them? Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Breathe in and out and in and out and in and excellent. Let's come up to our throat chakra and remember that this is a space that something, whether we can hear it or not, is speaking to us from this kind and gentle space that is saying, everything's okay. You're doing just fine. You are doing just fine. I care about you. All of those kind energies are coming to us. And again, some of us are sensitive to these energies and we can hear some of these things. And some others just know, right? Maybe you've had a a close relative that is not with you today, that may be on the other side, that is saying these things. And you may or may not hear, but you might feel it. And you might be able to know that you feel this, whether you're saying it or not, to people around you. It could be a family member, it could be a friend. But this kindness is something that we can give. We are receiving it too, right? So let's remember this kind energy that comes from this throat chakra. Focus on this energy and let's take 3 breaths here. Breathe in and in and out. and in and out. Excellent. Now I'd like you to think about the crown chakra and remember that this is the space through which energy flows through us, through the universe around us, the skies above us, everything, the energy, this pure consciousness that comes through the top of our crown, in through our skull and throughout our entire system to flow through us, that gives us the ability to be wiser, the ability to be kinder, the ability to love more, the ability to act in a more generous way, the ability to nurture a little bit more, and the ability to be grounded just a little bit more. There's something that's giving us this ability. And we ourselves can give from this same space, these same abilities to the world around us and to ourselves too, right? So let's breathe in 3 times here. Breathe in and out and in and out and in and out. Excellent. Let's put our hands together and remember that we have been given this time, this moment, these minutes to share with each other in this meditation and to appreciate this higher consciousness that comes through us that allows us to receive the giving that's coming to us and us to give from the same space any single time we choose to. So let's take 3 breaths to acknowledge this giving energy. Breathe in and out and in and out and in and out. Excellent. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me with this meditation. Again, I'm sorry that it started a little bit later. Today it started at about 10 after, and it's about 25 after 8 right now. And I just want to make sure that you know, first of all, I know I kind of cheated in this meditation because I was getting us to focus on a lot of different things. And it is good focus for us to have an intention in our meditations. But today, because I knew that the self inquiry time would be limited, I wanted us to really understand and think about the concept of giving, and that something is giving to us, and that we are able to give from ourselves too. So, I think what I'll do, even if you caught the beginning of this video, I had intended to actually create another live stream later today to talk more about the self inquiry about giving. But I'm actually going to finish it in this 5 minutes to share this idea with you so that you can leave this video today, right now, when it finishes, with this thought process. First of all, I want to make sure that you know that in true meditation, it is about clearing the mind from thoughts. So even though I'm guiding you in a way to focus your thought, and if we can focus on one single thing. So, for example, today would be giving. If we were just focusing on the energy of giving, this is what our intention, or hopefully an intention with meditation would be. So you know that people can focus on the breath, people can focus on a concept like today is giving. Um, People can focus on an image, right? So there might be an idol, there might be a picture, there might be a color, anything, right? So something to focus the mind on. Otherwise, it'll go everywhere, right? So even today, in terms of thinking of giving, you see how we could go in a lot of different places of, okay, giving from connection with the earth, or giving from something that's that we're receiving is that is giving to us. So lots of different things can be thought of, and that's often how our mind can go. But if we're able to do this exact same meditation, and if you're able to do this, just thinking about giving, just giving, giving, giving. You could focus on something is giving to me, or I am able to give to others, right? Or I receive the giving that comes to me with my breath in, and I give with the breath out, right? So that would be very focused on just giving. I wanted us to make sure that we understand this concept of giving because, quite honestly, when we're doing self inquiry now about giving, how much are we giving? And I just finished writing a blog post about forgiving. And honestly, in that, I was also aware of some people are very generous with forgiving themselves and others. Some people are less generous. And when someone is not able to give or forgive another, it's a good reflection to look at ourselves of how forgiving are we for ourselves. And it's one thing to forgive ourselves. So sometimes people can get to a really good spot about giving to themselves. Like, you know what, I never get anything for myself. So I'm going to give myself something. So Christmas is a time, or maybe a birthday might be a time, or maybe a time after you haven't got something for yourself for a long time would be a time that you might give to yourself. And the same limitations you might put on yourself will be the limitations you will put on for giving to another. So if you're really good with giving yourself a pat on the back of, wow, you know what, you did good. And I find that I do this, and it'll be for the simplest things like, hey, you got yourself to the bank, right? Good for you. And it seems so simple, right? But it's something that I wanted to do. So giving myself that pat on the back for, you did it, you wanted to do it and you did it, right? Feels very regular and normal for me. And so to give someone else feedback about things that I'm impressed that they're doing, to give them that and that feedback or the feelings that I have for someone, if it's coming from a good place, I have no problem giving that. Giving something that's not easy, like a criticism, is really not easy. So, not easy for giving myself of criticism because, of course, we always know ourselves of the reason I did this was because of this. And then giving someone else criticism, there is that same feeling of there's probably a reason a person did something. But giving feedback that needs to be given is important to ourselves or to others, right? Loving feedback is the area that I find that less people give from. And I would love today if you think about where you are giving from for yourself and the world around us. I hope that even though this was a more efficient session, I hope that you got something out of it. I hope you'll look back at it to review it about some of the thoughts that I have hopefully placed in your mind today. It is 8:30. You might be noticing my eyes are looking at the clock, and I want to make sure that whoever has taken the time to be here today, I stick to the timing that I said I would. It is 8:30. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope that you come from a giving space, not only for this season. Remember, it's Jingle Bells time, right? Not only for this season, but for all seasons, for all days, for every moment that you can be mindfully aware of this. It's a fantastic habit to get into. I wish you a fantastic day ahead, and I look forward to seeing you next week at this time for a live stream. And I will hope that YouTube works properly for me that day. And I look forward to seeing you then. I wish you a fantastic day ahead, everyone, and namaste. Have a great day.